the pace early, but it was Dasmariñas who seized to take over that win. Now in game 2, one team is chasing perfection, while Biñan wants to prove that game 1 was just a preview. Can Dasmariñas close it out tonight, or will Biñan force a thrilling game 3? Questions are simple. Who can dictate the pace and who will finish stronger? A do-or-die game tonight in the finals game 2 of the Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association.
It's a team with an immaculate record, powered by confidence, precision, and a season built on near perfection. Team that stumbled, adjusted, and fought their way back. Battle-tested, and that they'll overcome.
The same question has been looming around the minds of a lot of people here at the city of Dasmariñas Arena. Can Chris Servidad and the Biñan Tatakjel Arellano Lady Chiefs manage to extend the series for a quest of redemption to continue? Or will Sam Cantada and the rest of the Dasmariñas City Monarchs finally put it away towards a perfect season? It's Biñan kontra sa Dasmariñas, the Lady Chiefs going up against the Monarchs, and this is the finals of your Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association Season 2, ang liga para sa lahat. My name is Hans Galeria. Join me, of course, is Jelan Lim and Quinn Barcarce. You just saw her kanina lamang. Jelan, we've already went past the bronze medal match, and it was Quezon taken over, but now we're up for where the major prize is about to happen.
Ito na nga talaga sinasabi na, again, they summed it up best. It is redemption versus perfection. We are seeing Biñan, the only undefeated team here in the league, going up against itong Biñan, who defeated last season's champions.
And that is, of course, Dasmariñas, gaya nga nang nabanggit ni Jelan kanina, looking still at a possible undefeated streak dito sa MPVA Season 2. Let's take a trip back towards memory lane for that finals Game 1, kung saan nakuha nila yung kanilang panalo in quite dominant fashion against Biñan, and they would want to cement their legacy by replicating that here in Game 2.
Well, Dasmariñas was able to keep their perfect streak alive dito nga sa ating Game 1, taking it in 3 sets. And again, sobra talagang dominant nitong Dasmariñas rather. They dominated in attacks, they dominated in blocks, rather in aces. Pero of course, we will not forget nga itong 18 more aces that they were able to put up. That is a 17 aces versus itong 1 ace ng Biñan. And that is really just the story of the match. The dominance that they were able to start just from the service line pa lang.
And that happened in that second set, kung saan nakuha ni Sam Cantada yung 7 service aces na yon for them to get provided, get the swing, get the gears rolling. And that has been the start of a new beginning para dito sa Dasmariñas, and what proved to be an end para sa Biñan, because they cannot catch the aces, the service aces nitong si Sam Cantada.
Sam Cantada with that awesome service run talaga. Pero what an improvement for her from the preliminary rounds where she was only putting out about 8.6 points per match. Pero grabe yung pinakita niya sa finals Game 1. And she is showing that despite being a rookie, she really has the guts, the skills, and also that dominance to stand here with the possible champions of this league.
You know, we've said it time and time again that She has represented the Philippines in various different tournaments all over the globe. At ngayon, she is with a winning team, with a winning culture, who is at a rebuilding, phase, but they don't seem to be at that stage because the one that is the center of it all has been Vanch Alinsug, providing a lot of details, providing a lot of insights, and of course, providing the offensive threat para sa Dasmariñas.
Indeed, the captain really leading by example and walking the talk. Itong si Vanch Alinsug just looking to add one more title to her already extensive collection. And grabe talaga, queen of consistency siya. Just look at her season average. That is 12.2 points per match. And dito sa final, she is also maintaining and even adding a bit more spice to that pa with 13 points in their game 1 versus Biñan. Truly such a solid core for this very dominant team.
Whenever you're looking at Vanch, it is quite automatic na makakaasa kayo ng puntos mula dito kay Vanch Alinsug, being the captain of Dasmariñas. But facing the other side, holding on to another perspective, is Chris Servidad from the Biñan Tatakjel Arellano Lady Chiefs, who has been producing a lot. In fact, siya pa nga yung leading scorer in that game number 1, and Biñan's hoping that they could see more of her heading into game number 2.
Definitely, ito nga si Chris Servidad. Napakatunog ng pangalan niya nung game 1. She was actually the only one who scored double digits dito sa kanilang team. That is third, and she scored 11 points, 10 attacks, and 1 ace nga dito. But in her season average, napakalaki din with 12.8 points per match. And we will see if kaya niyang pantayan o higitan pa ang kanyang performance here as she looks to bring her team to a game 3 for the finals.
We will never forget about that semis game 3 where Chris Servidad pulled up 30 big points for them to reach the finals, upsetting the defending champions, the Quezon Tangerines. But now, one of the pieces that needs to put on more work, kasi iaasahan naman natin na magiging markado siya ng Dasmariñas defense. But if Laika Tudlasan can make something happen and get the offense flowing, then there might be something for Kat Dumasig to work with in the sets.
Ito ang si Laika Tudlasan. Siya naman actually yung markado nung game 1 nila versus Dasmariñas, as she actually put out her lowest performance of the season with 5 points and 5 attacks. Pero let us remember that throughout the season, she was able to put up 13.6 points for her team. And tulad nga na sinabi mo, we will see if that Tudlasan and Servidad duo can bring their team and extend this final series for one more game.
Hindi nagkakalayo yung averages ni Servidad at ni Tudlasan, and hindi nyo na rin kailangan lumayo because you can catch all the games live and free exclusively on pusop.com. Your game, your community. Join now. Powered by Smart, the official telco partner of the MPVA. Special thanks to our media partner Smart Sports in Puso, Pilipinas. Jelanda, here's where I toss it to you. What do you think about this game? How's it gonna happen?
Well, if we look at it, well, Dasmariñas does have a flawless record so far. Pero mag-rewind muna tayo ng konti sa ating round 2. Actually, itong team natin na Biñan was able to force itong Dasmariñas to a 5-setter match. So we will see if they will be able to put up that same grit, that same really firing on all cylinders that they did that time.
Kailangan na makuha nila yun para sa pagkakataon na ito, because for Dasmariñas, they look to finish it off here at home floor. But for Biñan, they want to run it back to a possible 1-1 series. This is redemption versus perfection. Biñan kontra sa Dasmariñas. It's time to call out the teams.
Dasmariñas Arena in Dasmariñas, Cavite. This is Manny Pacquiao's Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association, ang Liga para sa lahat. This is Game 2 of the gold medal match between Biñan Arellano University Lady Chiefs against your Dasmariñas City Monarchs. Now it's time to meet our participants for this game. First, for the team that's looking to finish the season with an immaculate record, your Dasmariñas City Monarchs.
The yellow and green bannered by Dasmariñas as they look to stay unscathed on throughout an undefeated record.
Grabe yung elevation ng Celine Mars.
Goodness, Banjalim Soga coming out of nowhere.
Dasmariñas, they're just like a well-oiled machine.
Everyone was just clicking a dominant display of volleyball.
The Dasmariñas City Monarchs looking to assert dominance, and they're planning to keep going with that.
Led by team captain number 6, Vangeline Soog. Their first libero is number 5, Sayla Hardio. Now let's meet their teammates. Number 1, Kay Bumbita. Number 3, Abby Puno.
Rising up, back on the street. Did my time, took my chance.
Number 7, Shen Hakord.
Now I'm back on my feet. Just a man and his will to survive. So many
Number 8, Pat Salazar.
you trade your passion for glory. Don't lose your grip on the dreams of the past.
Number 10, Alexa Mata.
It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge.
Number 12, Sam Cantada.
No survivors, don't spread in the night, and these words to us always beyond.
Number 13, Camilo Lamina.
Face to face, out in the heat, hanging tough, stay
Number 17, Cham Maya.
at the odds. Do we take to the street for the kill with the skill to survive? It's the
Number 19, Celine Marsh.
fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival, and the last known survivor stalks his prey.
Number 23, Harlan Surdice.
The eye of the tiger.
And their second libero is number 22, Kate Makasaye.
Rising up, straight to the top. Have the guts, got the glory. With the distance, now I'm not gonna stop. Just a man and his will to survive. The eye of the tiger is the thrill of the fight.
Now let's meet their opponents for the team eyeing an extension for this particular match on Game 3. The Biñan Arellano University Lady Chiefs.
Biñan takes the crown away from the defending champions of MPVA to advance to the finals of this season.
And the momentum, the morale nitong Biñan is at an all-time high. Gaano kahigpit ang kapit nitong Biñan. High, Biñan, Tatakjel, Arellano, and Chiefs are your second grand finalists of the MPVA Season 2.
Their first libero, number 12, Harim Sabalos. Their teammates, number 2, Sam Tira Tira. Number 4, Sheena Cafe. Number 7, Like a Budlasan. Number 10, Bobby Padillon. Number 11, Hey Amitria. Number 13, Faye Manguban. Number 14, Heart Villaflores. Number 15, Pat Lumasi. Number 16, Casey Punzalan. Number 17, Silas Segovia. Number 18, Chris Servidad. And their second libero is number 6, Alec Pablo. It's redemption or perfection. It's game 2 of your gold medal match in Manny Pacquiao's Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association. Presenting our officials for match number 64. First referee, Mr. Lawrence Unida. Second referee, Mr. Michael Tero. Arellano University Lady Chiefs. Middle blocker number 2, Sam Tira. Outside hitter number 7, Laika Tudlasan. Middle blocker number 13, Faye Manuban. Outside hitter number 14, Mark Flores. Setter number 15, Kat Tomasin. Opposite hitter number 18, Chris Vidal. And their starting libero is number 12, Haran Semalos. The coach for Biñan is Obet Javier. Now let's meet the starters for your Dasmariñas City Monarchs. Led by team captain outside hitter number 6, Vance Alinsur. Opposite hitter number 1, Kay Bumbita. Setter number 3, Abby Bono. Middle blocker number 10, Alexa Mata. Outside hitter number 12, Sam Gandada. Middle blocker number 17, Chamaya. And their starting libero is number 5, Shaira Hardio. The coach for Dasmariñas City is Regine Diego.
It's a replica of starters from the game number 1 para sa Biñan. It's Dumasig, Tira-Tira, Manguba, Tudlasan, Villaflores, Servidad, and Ceballos. Para naman sa Dasmariñas, you have Bono, Maaya, Mata, Alinsug, Cantada, Bombita, and Hardio. The Monarchs leading on towards a different approach with the offensive mind being changed here in the starting lineup para kay Coach Regine Diego as Abe Bono is now holding the helm in the reins with Lampina right at the bench. Pero para sa Biñan, they're looking to go for redemption with the same lineup as game number 1. Let's see what changes are about to happen. Alinsug doesn't get what they want, but it's a free ball. Bono tosses to Vanch one more time. And that's a block touch to open up the scoring tally.
Now we can see Evangeline Sug, the captain, leading by example. Ayan na nga, putting her first point on the board, also the first point for this finals game 2.
Tomasik goes to Sam. Quite early, Tira-Tira is activated.
Ganda ng quick na yun, really just the connection between the center and the middle blocker there. And also, of course, Tira-Tira making use of her height, just hitting that over the wall of Dasmariñas.
Biñan now on the board. Bono looks for Bombita, and it goes right this side, Villaflores.
Yun nga, here comes the boom because that was really a bomb by Kay Bombita. Talagang really one of the more explosive spikers here in this league.
Quite a solid start. Mula kay Bombita to start things off in her scoring tally. Tomasig just wanted to give it away, but aside from the missed time, they were also touching the net.
Some early errors here in this game, but again, you have to be careful if you're going up a team as strong as Dasmariñas to really just lessen your errors as much as possible, kasi that will come and bite you in the end pag dumating na yung final scoring set.
That goes long for Evangeline Sug. Biñan just at pace with him. This was the same pace that we had in game number 1 kung saan lumalamang pa nga yung Biñan sa pagkakataon na yun. But because of this woman, Sam Cantada, who will not score a point at that moment, siyang nagdala sa kanila towards that game 1 victory. But Biñan's looking to stop her in her tracks today.
The power was definitely there, pero yung down na line na yun, medyo nag-outside of the line ng konti.
Tira makes it so hard for them to receive. And I believe that's going to be another point secured. Sam Tira catching the defense off guard.
Exactly. Actually, with just even one more ace dito sa side ng Biñan, they will already have exceeded the number of aces nila sa game 1, where they only scored 1 ace dun sa kanilang 3-set match.
Bono just jousts. Argue picks it up for Sam. And Cantada will get the point off the blockers.
Yun, so, tumama ng konti yun dun sa hand ng block ng Biñan. Sam with a repeat of what she did a while ago, but more successful this time.
The adjustment was there. Thus, we are at an all-4 stalemate. Mata. Pick it up where she left off in game number 1. This is what I was talking to you about, Jolanda. Mata and Maaya both make an impact at the service line.
Definitely, Dasmariñas really a strong serving team. We can count on every single player in every single role to just deliver from that service line.
That time, Pablo was ready. Tudlasan opens up the scoring tally for herself.
The block was waiting there. Nakita mo naman talaga, hands up, nakapwesto to Dasmariñas. But walang kaba, she still hits it right into the blocker's hands and just uses the block to her favor instead.
Now it's Servidad to serve. They go to K. Bombita returns it to the server for another point.
Bombita really napakabibigat talaga ng mga spike niya.
And that was a power spike presented by Smart Power All 99. Load now. No wonder that was a power spike. Bombita. Dinagdagan ng konting oomph yung kanyang bitaw. They go to Servidad this time. But that doesn't even find the top of the net as another point is scored.
Mukhang nahanap na ng Dasmariñas yung bago nilang babantayan. If in game 1, it was itong si Laika Tudlasan. Ngayon, mukhang bantay sarado itong si Servidad, which caused her to mag-alangan sa kanyang spiking approach.
Tudlasan, on the other hand, had the point, but she just can't seem to find any to open up the tally. But before we award it, there's going to be a coach's challenge from Biñan. But I think there is no need for that challenge anymore, as Maaya has already admitted to the block touch. So Tudlasan off to a great start here with 2 points.
May award na si Maaya sa atin. Most honest.
Yes, most honest. 1 point for Maaya. Domestic challenges Vange. Bombita na naman. Chris was ready, but not ready enough.
What a fireball there from Bombita, because you could clearly see that Servidad had her hands there ready and waiting, pero just that power, yung bigat ng bola, led to that miscontrol dun sa receive niya.
But hold up, I think this is going to be a challenge brought about. We're about to find out on whether or not it's a net touch, maybe a block touch. I think that's what we're trying to sort here in this specific point.
Let's give it a warm round of applause.
Very important actually here, because Dasmariñas is leading just by 1 point, and if Biñan have this successful challenge, they'll have tied it at 7.
Again, this is the team of Biñan looking to add a little bit more flair dun sa kanilang game number 1 attempt Dahil nung set number 1 naman, nung game 1, it was quite there. But fortunately for them, it was not. But the attack line, I think it's safe to say na saktong-sakto yung bitaw nitong si Kay Bombita enough to get them this point, and will let us proceed to the first technical timeout of set number 1 with Dasmariñas holding on to a 2-point lead.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Only projects, plans, play, games! With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy! Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now!
When Coach Obet of Biñan Tatakjal started in this league, he has 2 goals. Makatapat ang National University in Dasmariñas Monarchs and to make the Arellano community in Biñan proud, which they were able to do even with this league still ongoing. And now that they are already here, they set new plans without pressure and with smiles on their faces. And their fresh new goal, piliting pigilan kung anumang inaasahang mangyari ngayon. Game 3, tingnan natin. Hansen Jalan.
That is a way to stop whatever is about to happen. Maraming salamat, Quinn Barcarce, for that one. They're aware. You know, Biñan is very much aware that they are the underdogs, but if they can showcase that they are more than just that, then we might have a possible series ahead of us, Jalan.
Exactly, because let's not forget, they actually beat itong previous champions na Quezon Tangerines in a very thrilling semi-final series.
And look at Mangubat with an immediate answer of that service ace. You were talking about aces, and now they're at a better record from where they were in that game number 1. Vanch with a power shot. You know that's going in.
Really, Vangelis was trusted talaga yan by her teammates. Not just on-court, pero off-court, the experience that she brings. Yung kanyang veteran moves talaga. You can really see it in her play.
Biñan answering 2 straight. Dasma with 1 counter attack. This is a free ball. That's a dump from Bono. No care in the world whatsoever.
Bono scoring that, pero let's give credit, of course, to yung magandang serve dito ni Cham Maaya. You were talking about kanina how itong Twin Towers natin in Maaya and Mata are very good servers. And yun nga, pinapantayan na rin ni Maaya, and hopefully she gets an ace just like Mata did earlier.
Lily Flores had to work on that, but it did not go well. Receive niya, balo niya, just didn't work okay.
Because the first ball also did not go okay. Medyo, that was a shanky pass. Nahirapan sila really set up the play that they wanted to.
And with that, there's 3 unanswered points mula sa Dasma. They go to Hart this time. Maybe a better attempt, but won't drop. Vanch, like it was there. Hart was stopped by Mata and Bono for another point.
Bono once again with that block point there. Not the tallest player on court, pero
I thought that was Alexa. Yeah. But that's good.
Yeah.
I think that combination really has proven to be a threat for them moving forward.
Definitely. I think anyone na ilagay mo naman dyan sa net because of the training and the skills that they have, they will deliver.
Now here's a drop from Sam. Maya quick on her feet. But that was another drop. Returned. It's like you're looking at the mirror here, Jalan.
Exactly. and what you can do nga, I can do better ang sinasabi nitong Biñan Tatakjel.
That was Tira getting a point. Tira actually having a really good start here with 3 points. Quite unusual, uncharacteristic, but this is a good problem if you're Coach Obet Javier. Dahil dalawang magkasunod na puntos yan from an attack line fault nitong si Kay Bombita.
Ayun na nga, nahanapan na nila ng fault yung kaninang unsuccessful challenge. Ngayon na siya nangyari. As you have said nga, it's like looking at the mirror.
Nabawi na yung challenge kanina, no? Bono though, Alinsug. Take off. Sa likod. Won't happen just yet. Regalo na naman. But that didn't need a pointer from Vange because it was an error and the refs gave it away.
Good rally there though. Quite an unfortunate end though for Biñan.
Dasmariñas keeping themselves away and more as a point is scored by Abe Pono.
Bono here, really great start to the set, getting already some blocks in, already getting that ace as well.
Lumasik to Hart. Solo coverage, no problemo for Hart Villaflores.
Hart Villaflores kanina, she had some great hits nga from the left side and a few errors here and there, pero as always, mabawi naman talaga siya.
You know, the start from Hart Villaflores has always been slow all throughout the season. And unfortunately, that's what's part of it. Pero ngayon, meron siyang 2 puntos. And I think if you are Biñan, you can build up on that para mas mapainit mo siya ng mas maaga.
Definitely, because actually in game 1, we have seen na only Servidad got to double points. Usually sa kanya talaga pumunta yung bola that game. But we are seeing better ball distribution here already early in this match.
And Laika, on the other hand, another point. She's already at 60% from game number 1. Which is a really solid showing because you have Hart and Laika now as options. They're just waiting for Chris to show up here. Cantada. What else do I have to say? It's all Sam Cantada at this point. Down the line once again. The lefty proving to be hefty para sa Dasmariñas, leading 4 points.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Only projects, plans, play, games. With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Catch all the games live and free exclusively on busopi.com. Your game, your community. Join now. Also powered by Smart, the official telco partner of the MPVA. Special thanks to our media partners Smart Sports and Buso Pilipinas. You're still watching MPVA Season 2, ang Liga para sa lahat. It's Hans Galeria, Jeland Lim, and Quinn Barcarce, your broadcast crew for tonight. In this game number 2, where Dasmariñas has had a ton of answers to Biñan's attempts of coming back.
Once again, Mata adding another ace to her stats there. Dasmariñas once again proving that they are deadly here on the service line in game 2, just as they were in game 1.
And as we continue, we'd also like to give our gratitude to Mayor Jenny Barzaga, Congressman Kiko Barzaga, Vice Mayor 3rd Barzaga, and Board Mayor of the Sangguniang Panglungsod, Nicole Austria. Maraming salamat po sa inyong suporta sa MPVA Season 2. At dahil dyan, yung kanilang sinusuportahan na Dasmariñas City Monarchs have been on a complete tear. Taking 2 more points after that technical timeout, Jalan. This has been the story of an unblemished record for Dasmariñas. The recipe that has always worked.
Well, actually, this is not an exact mirror din of set 1 ng game 1 because actually doon, Dasmariñas was trailing nung start ng set, and then it was Sam Cantada's service line that arguably changed the flow, and from there talagang umarangkada na lang sila. Pero now, they are showing the dominance dito pa lang early on, at so far, di ko sila bumibitaw.
Based on Quinn's post-game interview nung nakuha niya si Sam Cantada sa Queen of the Court, Sam was saying that that's not how they know themselves play. Hindi sila ganun maglaro, and they're showing us right now that this is the way to do it. But hey, for Laika Todlasan, it's an attempt to showcase what she can do.
Laika Todlasan here, mukhang siya ang gagawing main gunner nitong Biñan Takjal as last game's top scorer. Servidad is brought out of the game. Servidad not proving herself as effective as she was last game. Talagang what a breakout game for her that was.
Also not a lot of touches so far. I think understood din itong si Kat Dumasig how much defenses are placed onto her, which is the complete opposite for Kay Bombita.
The blocker just late there, but you know, this is Kay Bombita and she will take advantage of that split-second delay. The blocker's waiting for her.
More players now checking in. That's Bombita and Pono checking out. And this is Lot Cerneche, joined by Lams Lamina as they look to strengthen the lead. Padillon. They go to Cerneche. Another free ball awarded. Cantada. Right in the middle.
There were about 2 free balls given back to Dasmariñas. No play that Biñan was able to set up there, and Dasmariñas just taking advantage of that. Tigilan natin tong rally na to. Amin na yung point.
Reaching the 20-point mark, itong Dasma. Triple block denied. Again, Dasmariñas with a defensive anchor right at the middle.
What's so impressive here is actually Biñan already used the decoy, the combination play na sila, pero basa pa rin. Red like a book.
Sham Mahaya gets her very first point dito sa labang ito.
We've been seeing a lot of kill blocks from Cham Maaya in this game so far.
Kung hindi man panapos talaga nung possession, it's always, you know, them delaying the point. Pero sa mga oras na yun, Mangubat says, I can break through that wall.
Number 12, number 19, Celine Marsh.
So more attack points here para kay Lamina as Celine Marsh has joined the party, replacing Sam Cantada, getting a very well-deserved rest. Free ball returned. Villaflores gets another para sa Biñan.
Villa Flores here, proving just to be a weapon here on the left side. Pero let's also give flowers doon sa serve kanina that targeted yung fresh off the bench nitong si Celine Marsh. Very strategic.
And I think that's always the game plan, whether you're facing Negros or even the others. This has been, you know, the thought process para kay Celine Marsh. How can she handle that first ball? And that is Cerneche finally putting a stop to it.
And Celine Marsh won't have to worry about that first ball anymore kasi siya naman ngayon ang magbibigay doon, sabi niya.
Marsh to fire the cannon. Mangubat. Harlan gives a free ball away. Cafe. Dufay again. And that was a point from Mangubat.
We are seeing a lot of players for Biñan definitely stepping up dito. Kung last game it was pretty much the Chris Servidad show. Ngayon we are seeing names such as Tongan si Mangubat, si Villa Flores, si Tudlasan, all contributing to take that score gradually closer.
And you know, Biñan has made it to the 16-point mark, something na medyo nahihirapan sila over that first game. So that's a good sign. But a better sign is Dasmariñas, ever so reliant Vancha Linsu. If you have Vancha on your side, you're always gonna have a good day.
Definitely, we can see nga Vancha Linsu. Talagang, when you give her the ball, you know she will deliver. Parang may pagkakampante ka talaga when someone like Vancha's on court.
3 points now for Alinsug. Maaya, on the other hand, cannot pose a threat at the service line that time. And there's more substitutions going in para dito kay Coach Obet Javier with the full front line, looking to make the most out of it ang kanyang kupunan. We're about to find out if they can actually do that. Regalo na naman. Well received. And almost converted there by Alansug. Villa Flores can't get it across. And that is the Monarchs at set point.
Several attacking options there for Biñan to takbo, but unfortunately they were not able to successfully set up play.
Looking to finish this off is Dasmariñas. Kagik Laharet. Tira-tira. Can't seem to find it again. Lamina. Back to Lot. Cerneche cannot find that down the line attempt. Oh wait. It was actually gonna be a point para sa Dasmariñas. So Coach Obet, you know what time it is? It's challenge time.
Well, I mean, at this point naman, you have nothing to lose by posing a challenge. Kasi nga, I mean, might as well take the risk, di ba?
Might as well figure out on whether or not that ball goes in or out. As a famous author would say, it's 99% out, 100% in. I wonder who that is.
I wonder who that author is as well. Pero alam mo, akala ko sasabihin mo, as a famous singer once said, in or out, are you in or out?
Yan. Shout out sa mga supporters ni Sandara Park. Pero ito, we can park this conversation already as the ball goes in. And that is a point for Lot Cerneche to finish off set number 1 in quite a breeze kontra sa Biñan Tatakjel Arellano Lady Chiefs. It's 25-17. Dasmariñas takes game.
Matalo pa kayo muna.
sama-sama nating tuklasin ang ganda at galing ng aming maunlad na syudad, ang lungsod ng Dasmariñas, kung saan umuusbong ang kamangha-manghang industriya ng komersyo at turismo. Isa rin sa dinadayo sa aming lungsod, ang mga resorts na nagagandahan at mga restaurants na tiyak na babalik-balikan. Napahanga rin ang mga turista sa aming mga infrastruktura na tunay na pag-unlad ang ipinapakita. Hatid nito ang mas mabilis at maayos na serbisyo para sa bawat Dasmariñeño, maging sa mga bumibisita rito. Tas makulay ang kasaysayan. Das maganda ang kalagayan. Das masaya ang mamamayan. Kultura, komersyo, turismo. Tara na! Das tayo!
Tandaan po ninyo, concert block, boom, and service ace. Para sa inyong mga interactive gestures. Kung ngayon, kailangan namin inyong itaas ang inyong mga kamay para panaginip volleyball. Put your hands up.
25-17, this has been quite an opening para sa kupunan ng Dasmariñas City Monarchs on their quest to becoming undefeated in MPVA Season 2. Habang nagkakabigayan ng bola here at the City of Dasmariñas Arena, no points were given easily as Dasmariñas had to earn it through their attack attempts.
Definitely, talagang Dasmariñas were firing on all cylinders. They had the attack. They had the blocks. Of course, they once again had the aces. Pero not by any means a bad start from Biñan Tatakjel, because you could see naman that a lot of their hitters were working. Already a big improvement from their game 1. And we can see, hindi naman nakakalayo nga itong attack points nila, but it was the aces kung saan Dasmariñas had the upper hand. And ngayon, actually, they have the more blocks as well. Pero actually, last game, it was Biñan who dominated at the net. Yun nga lang sa opponent errors, Biñan giving a bit too many that proved to be costly sa kanila in the end, because they do need every point that they can get from this very formidable Dasmariñas team.
Alam mo laging ganun di ba? Na hindi naman nagkakalayo so far. Speaking of which, hindi na tayo lumayo because we brought the action to Dasmariñas and they have showed up today to support their hometown, their home crowd. So, kung ikaw ang Monarch, syempre, responsibilidad mo na magpakita ng napakagandang performance here to, of course, show everybody that you can compete. But going back to the stat line, Jelan, yung nababanggit mo na hindi naman nagkakalayo, yes, that is very much true. Unfortunately, para sa Biñan, yung mga punto na hindi sana nagkakalayo, pag pinagpatong-patong mo yung maliliit na bagay, that is where the separation comes in. And I think Biñan needs to close out on that a little bit more.
Exactly. Wala ka naman actually major na mapipintas talaga sa Biñan in their performance so far. Pero they really have to fine-tune. Yun lang talaga.
Jumasic just tosses. If that worked better than what she thought she's gonna happen.
Buong team niya was celebrating that point. Di niya ina-expect talaga. Pero you know what? Like, as we always say, as long as you keep that ball up, may pag-asa. Habang may bola sa ere, may pag-asa.
Tama. Bola para sa pag-asa. Alam mo, pwedeng kampanya. We're about to find that out very soon, but that goes out as Alinsug is off to outer space again with another high-flying attempt.
Tunay nga kapag may Vanch Alinsug ka sa team, meron ka ring pag-asa. She is really just so reliable.
Tanggalin mo na yung pag, kahit iasa mo na lang kay Vanch. That's how it is on the usual. Like on the other hand, too short on that attempt.
Biñan hoping for a repeat on that tricky shot, that smart play. Pero unfortunately, this time, masyadong dainty, masyadong demure yung pagtulak natin ng bola.
That wasn't demure at all. Great save from Hardio. Bombita cannot find that, as another block has happened, or maybe even 4 touches. But either way, it's a Biñan point.
What I think happened was that Bombita smashed it straight into the net. Minsan nga ang opponent mo, wala sa kabilang side ng net, kundi yung net mismo.
That's a tough opponent to be in, but that is still alive. Masik tosses to Sam, and that needed not too much power to convert.
These smart plays actually working really well for Biñan right now.
Tira gets her 4th point in this game. Hardio gives it to Cantada, and I believe ball kept alive. Coaching staff had to stand up for that. Tira standing up to the offense, but they cannot find the defense to Dasma's attack.
Bombita really does those straights so well.
And that was a power spike presented by Smart Power All 99. Load now, Bombita, you were saying, Jalan.
Her straights are really so good. I mean, of course, she has a lot of weapons in her arsenal, pero particularly, I just love her down-the-line shots.
Tira again. That doesn't even find the other side, as multiple errors are starting to kick things off on the wrong side para sa Biñan.
They were hoping for a repeat of that earlier point also by Sam Tira, although ngayon naman, sila naman yung kinalaban ng net.
Sometimes you can never predict the net. A friend or a foe. Cantada goes long.
Well, Biñan here asking for a challenge, but if that ball did go out, that is a wasted point opportunity for Dasmariñas, kasi technically, nabigay na nga ng earlier error naman ng overpass ng Biñan yung bola sa kanila for a chance to score.
Now this is Dasmariñas looking to challenge this possession. I'm looking at the smaller screen that you guys are not currently seeing, but you will see in just a few seconds from now, on whether or not this was a yes or a no to that block touch. You're looking at Coach Regine Diego, obviously one of the newly appointed coaches of this Dasmariñas squad, under the backing of National University, so you would know that they are here to showcase what it means or how it's done, and we're about to find out if that is. It's the usual conversations, like more or less Dasmariñas. Just look at how light Coach Reg has been talking to her players. It's like parang teammate mo lang din si Coach Reg, but she knows how to instill leadership and authority towards this very young core of Dasmariñas.
Exactly. Even in the sets wherein Dasmariñas trails by about, let's say, 5-6 points, medyo malaki-laki, Coach Reg still calm and composed as ever. I don't think I've ever seen her like lose her cool, na talagang magalit during a huddle or to be very intense. Just always so trusting na babawi itong mga players niya eventually. And more often than not, Dasmariñas can do exactly that.
Alam mo, minsan kung sino pa nga yung mga bibihirang magalit, yun pa yung mga nakaka-bad trip talaga magalit. Kasi alam mo na bihirang gumana. Pero ito hindi bihira. Pag nakakita si Sam Cantada ng camera at alam niyang sa kanya naka-point out, sayang, di na natin masyadong nakita. But that is how it usually is while we are still waiting.
Plus 1 charisma point kay Sam Cantada.
One
Si
charisma
Maaya,
point.
meron ng honesty
Merong
point.
honesty point. Tama dyan. Eto na. Handa na ba kayo mga kids? Ang sagot ay... Uy! Meron! Yung hintuturo, umaalog yung hintuturo!
Understandable bakit nagtagal ng konti yung ating challenge because that was really such a tricky one to spot.
Grabe naman.
Sometimes it's those challenges no, that makes you wonder if were they just throwing a Hail Mary na parang sana meron or were they really confident na talaga meron yan. Nakita ko yun to the millimeter.
Men, legit. Nakaagulat na kahit ang hintuturo, simpleng ano lang yan, motion na hindi mo mai-expect. But here's a motion that was threaded well nitong si Villa Flores. Regalo na naman. Tira gets her 5th point of this game.
Parang deja vu, ano? We've been seeing so many of those kinds of hits from Tira with her just making the first ball go down straight into the court. Iba na ang matangkad, sabi nila.
Ganun talaga.
Ako, I wouldn't know. Hindi ako blessed like that.
Okay lang yun. Ang mahalaga, may height pa din. No matter how short, no matter how tall. Kaya nga may libero eh. Pero ito, ang isang player na hindi kailangan ng height to contribute like Atudlasan has added to her tally. Point number 5. Maaya. Great reflexes from Kat Tumasig. Oh! What a takedown, but hold up. This is going to be another challenge. And we have a new addition to the audience as a lot more instrumentals are bringing us some action here, but there's a challenge from Biñan.
And while we're waiting for the result of that challenge, na ngayon naman Biñan yung nag-post because they know every single point is so crucial. Ngayon na dikit ang laban natin.
Grabe, itong unang bit ng ating second set, Jilan, parang ang dami na kagad challenges. Doon mo malalaman na gustong i-break ng parehas na coaching staff yung momentum na nabibuild ng isa in any possible chance that they can get.
Exactly, you have to crush it before it builds talaga because even as early as 5 points into the set, delikado rin yan because you know that Dasmariñas has the power to just rally on. Meanwhile, you know Biñan Tatakjel, they also have those real moments of brilliance.
Here we go. Reaching beyond. And the answer is yes. So with that, Biñan is going to be getting a point. Good eyes. Wala kay Coach Obet Javier. We heard the buzzer while the play was still going on. I was wondering, where did that come from? Error ba yun? Pero hindi. You can challenge while the play was going on.
1 point for eyesight.
Tama.
Dito kay Coach.
Ayan. 20-20 point para kay Coach Obet Javier. Grabe, mas malinaw pa yung mata niya sa akin. At yun, malinaw na service ace para kay Laika Tudlasan.
I think this was what was missing dito sa Biñan Tatakjel nung Game 1. Yung contributions ng players all around the board for Biñan Tatakjel. But we can see that Laika Tudlasan here has been putting up her usual performance.
Cantada goes a little soft. Tira races it up for a free ball. Cantada! Is she really a rookie? Like, whoa!
Grabe yung tupi ng katawan niya talaga when she's in the air. Her form is really yung buwelo that she has. Kaya it's really no surprise why she can hit the ball with that much power.
Servidad missing for quite a while, but that is not going to be her point. It is instead an error wala sa Dasmariñas. So Biñan, for the first time in this game, will be leading heading into the first technical timeout.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Only projects, plans, play, games! With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Mga pala may awarding ka pa mamaya.
For Coach Regine Diego of Dasmariñas Monarchs, her volleyball program was never a one-year thing. She compared it like building a house, laying a strong foundation. And now, as the season draws to its close, you might think she's now painting the walls. But no, she's still focused on laying that strong foundation. Coach Regine believes that even in the midst of the wins, there's always more work to do. She compares her program to the journeys of volleyball pros and NU alumni Eliza Solomon and Bella Belen. It took years for their careers to reach a solid ground, and she's prepared to invest just as much time and effort, even if it takes a decade. So if we're talking about love, it's not your usual casual dating, but rather the serious ones, built to last, or marriage, should I say. Back to you, Hansen Jolan.
Maraming salamat, Queen Barcarce. I have never in my life imagined that you can compare a coaching routine to love and marriage. But hey, you learn something new every day. Maraming salamat, Queen, and for Coach Regine Diego, investing in time and space. Yan ang mapapasana all ka talaga sa mga ganyan eh. The investment is real, the time is real, and for Vanch, it's very much real that she's there, but she can't convert to a point. How about a take two? No one took it. That's a free ball. Third time. Not the charm. But Lasan fights. Take four. Oh, everybody diving for that ball. We have a rally. Maya. Villa Flores. And then Servidad cannot find the reception to fall.
Really great work there from Maaya. Yung last two balls going over the net just really reflects from her. That slide hit on the last point though to really tuldukan yung rally na yun. Pero let's give the props also to Vanch Alinsug. Mga 4 times, 5 times siya like tirelessly just jumping up and spiking that ball.
Ako yung napagod para sa kanya eh. Pero these are premier athletes we're talking about. You know that they can compete and they have what it takes. Look at them chasing in that ball. But finally, Chris Servidad has been called up by our announcer.
A hit so far from the net. She was actually behind the attack line for that, but still the control she had to angle that ball and still put the power. The technique for that is just commendable.
And unfortunately for Villa Flores, she's gonna just give that point away. So Coach Oben didn't need to say a few words. She just looked at Hart and says, wala nga palang sinabi. Sorry, wala palang sinabi. My bad. But
Malay
for
mo
Hart,
may
she
sinabit,
mentally.
telepathy, oo.
Na parang kung ikaw si Hart, gets mo na yon. Pero para kay Laika, gets niya na rin that the only way to go is attack.
You know, I did not like that. I love that. From Laika to Dlasan.
Ano ka doon? 8 out of 10.
May grading na pala.
May grading.
Sorry, prof.
Hindi, pasado yun. Ganda nga ng grading.
Ay, hindi. Perfectionist ako. Kailangan
Noted. That was perfection though. from Vangeline Sog. That is the all-reliable for the 6-point of Vange.
We have talked about Vange as a key player from last match. Pero she's not just a key player dito lang pero in the entire series talaga, queen of consistency.
Tudlasan, on the other hand, would love to challenge that title. If there's a queen of consistency, then there is the bastion of power.
Parang nagsasalitan lang talaga naririnig natin yung alinsug. Tudlasan.
It's giving yung konsensya mo. Ha!
Naramdaman ko yung gulat mo doon.
Kasi nagulat talaga ako eh.
Nagbabackbend na doon si Sam Cantada with that spike pusher form.
Earth,
Grabe.
fire, water. Parang nag-avatar na siya sa ere. Just how much more bending can Sam Cantada do? Mukhang ito na naman. Does the complete opposite. Servidad having an off night. Bombita was off on that attempt too. Thus a point for Biñan, and in the middle of all the action, Biñan is still holding on to a 2-point lead.
Biñan here with Laika Tudlasan warming up. Not just warming up rather, pero fired up na siya at this point. Really a force to be reckoned with. Parang tumambay na siya sa service line.
Maaya's challenged. Bombita launches a bazooka to the other side.
Sabi niya hindi gumana yung soft push ko kanina. O eto, let's go with this absolute cracker of a hit.
Hindi pwede ang soft girl dito. Kailangan performative female ako. So, I just go with my attacks. Sakto, kulay green yung suot nila. Di ba? Matcha.
Nga. Tsaka alam mo, minsan sabi nga nila, ano yun? I don't chase, I attack.
Ay, hindi attract. Iba na pala.
Yun yung motto ngayon ni Kay Bombita.
Okay. We're about to find out. Kasi nasa chase sila ngayon. Cantada is now going to be attempting. Hard. Down it goes, but Vange was ready. Great patience mula sa Biñan, and Servidad getting the attack done.
Biñan, tatak gel kasi nagje-gel na talaga sila so well together now.
And that was a power joke, just like this power spike presented by Smart Power All 99. Load now. Siguro 7 ako doon kasi sinet up mo pa eh.
Oo nga eh. Medyo hindi rin ako satisfied doon eh.
O sige, 6 na natin kasi binabaan mo sarili mo eh. Denied. Zarnete using that cut shot to get close to 1.
So Necha really napaka-careful nung paglagay niya ng bola doon. She didn't exactly smash that into the blocker's hands. She didn't do a power tip as well. Parang more of an off-speed. That just enough para lumusot doon sa blockers and to get an angle.
Cantada launches that ball too long. And that is a sigh of relief mula kay Biñan dahil nung game number 1, that was not the scenario at all.
Parang nag-final boss music ng Cantada took the service line last game.
Sarnecha was stopped. Alinsog joins the party. And that is from left to right.
Vange, walang kabalang talaga doon.
It would be a mortal sin to not have coverage for Vangeline Sog. But Biñan still holding on to 1 point. It's been back and forth here at the Dasmariñas Arena. Villa Flores. Maya was ready. Vange. That goes in. Or wait. That goes out already. Called by our referees. So no challenge needed. Medyo nakahinga ng malalim. Ang kupunan ng Biñan towards that. But from where we're looking at, they're gonna go for a challenge this time. Since it didn't go their way, there needs to be a contest. Let's look at it. Let's run it back for a second time.
Biñan's are Dasmariñas rather seeming confident na the ball did land on the line. Although I think they know na medyo losing battle na to protest the block touch. Kaya titingnan na lang nila kung saan lumapag na itong bola.
That is the question, and based on where I'm looking at, I don't want to spoil the fun. But here it is now, ball in, ball out. That goes out. The eagle eye of referee Lawrence Unida has proven to be superior, with that challenge being unsuccessful. So after 2 technical timeouts, it is still Biñan holding on to a 2-point lead, 16-14.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Only projects, plans, play, games. With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Catch all the games live and free exclusively on pusop.com. Your game, your community. Join now. Also powered by Smart, the official telco partner of the MPVA. Special thanks to our media partners Smart Sports and Puso Pilipinas. You are still watching MPVA Season 2, ang liga para sa lahat. Still at the Sans Galleria, Dylan Lim, and of course, Quinn Barcarce. At nako, napakainit ng laban, parang mga inumin that I think would really work well in this heated night. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng sumusuporta at sa lahat na nagpapaabot ng kanilang mga ganap. At Cerneche lands on another point.
Dasmariñas trying other options right now to try and actually secure the lead that they're used to. Kasi ngayon sila ang humahabol.
Meanwhile, for Biñan, the idea is to hold on to this for as long as you can. But if that is the hit that you're facing, we might as well tie it all up.
That pipe, just deadly, just zooming right past our eyes. Ito nga sinasabi nga natin, yung bending nitong si Sam Cantada.
What?
Nag-avatar state na naman siya doon.
Mangubat on the other hand. Looks like here's another back row attack. Sam using smarts this time. You don't need all the elements when you just need your brain. And now, Dasmariñas is at front seat.
Beautiful placement there from Sam. Kung kanina yung kanyang pipe was just really a fireball. Ngayon, some smart placement to catch the Biñan defenders off guard. And we are seeing once again, it's the same girl who is putting Biñan on par. Putting Dasmariñas on par with Biñan.
Ball still in play. Domasic strikes. Not the attempt she wanted. Cerneche. That ball goes to the other side, and Lot, Sam, the youngsters combining to take this lead away.
Sa nga nila yung kabataan ng pag-asa ng bayan.
Tama ka dyan. Yan, famous na author talaga yan.
Hindi na yung umuupo sa panel ngayon.
Hindi, famous na author din yun. Depende na lang sa perspective mo. But hey, for Biñan, unfortunately, they're stuck in the same scenario as game number 1, set number 1. They were holding on to a lead that they just can't seem to take care of because Dasmariñas, they're making it inevitable for them to catch up no matter how well you take care of your lead.
Exactly. It's kind of like a blink and you'll miss it kind of thing na ang tagal in this set that Biñan was holding the lead. Pero in just these two turnovers natin, Dasmariñas has once again taken the lead.
That's 4 points unanswered. And this is Lotzarneche at the line. Launching it on Hart again. Laika. Hardio was there. Kantada na naman. Free ball. Running attack. That didn't need much power. Mata finds the eye in the middle.
And sometimes, no, yun yung nakakapagtaka because Biñan beautifully defending against a very powerful pipe. Napakaganda nung ginawang one-handed save ni Servidad and then sinabot siya ng teammates niya. But in the end, it was that smart play, that just well-placed push that caught everyone flat-footed dito sa girls natin in pink.
Tudlasan heads back to the bench as Kea Bitria is online. They go to Bitria immediately. Saved by Sam. Dropped by Vanch. Lamina to Alinsug. Great day from Villaflores. Hardio adjusts. Cerneche at the back and Hart has done it again. Vanch. This time, there was no one at the back. 6 straight for Dasmariñas.
No one home for Biñan there at the back door. Pero grabe, what a defensive masterclass from both teams in that rally. Everyone really just scrambling to get that ball. Ang ganda ng mga touches sa piso.
Bitria again. Saved by Sam. Punch na naman. Ceballos was there to keep the ball in play and bring it to the other side. Alinsug. Back row to Chris. And Sam was not ready as Servidad gets on the board.
Servidad just so good at hitting those shots from away, from far from the net. Usually you'd want your sets as close to the net as possible, as high as possible. Pero for Servidad, even if she's not given those conditions, no problem.
And look at this. Jelan, it seems like they have found a new target in Sam Cantada.
Exactly. Kung nung first game, itong si Sam Cantada nga ang problem nitong Biñan because hindi siya masagot. Ngayon naman si Sam ang hindi makasagot sa mga tira nitong Biñan. 2 missed receptions. Make that
no reception at all. Biñan, after giving 6 straight points, they answer with 3 straight. And Kagdikla, the captain, proving to be clutch in set 2. Vanches. Let's put a stop to it, but not yet. Bitria was denied. K's second time comes up short. And Dasma stops the bleeding.
Mata, they're leading the blocking party. We haven't seen actually a solid block for a while in this set.
But I think that's because of both Lamina and Domasig, given a lot of variety And that went out. That would have worked well for Sam Tira-Tira had it went in. But not the proper execution. They do it.
What a smart leap by Hardio. She already was jumping for that ball. Naiwasan, buti na lang.
Just gotta choose your battles. And Alitsug returns the favor to the one who landed them a service ace a while ago. Alitsug with 6 points in set 2 for a total of 9 in this game. If you are Biñan, you're gonna have to dig deeper because it's much more difficult na magahol ka ng dalawang sets compared to if you can just bounce back from 1-1.
Exactly, because if that happens, set 3 will be like standing at the edge of a cliff talaga. Now you're not only fighting with the opponents on the other side of the net, but you're also fighting with your nerves, with that mental hurdle that you're facing. And alam naman natin na if there is a chance to stop this Dasmariñas team, it is really better late. No, actually it is better earlier
Than late.
than late. Hindi late than never eh. Better earlier talaga than late.
Sabi ko sa'yo eh. Wise author ka din. Pero ito, hindi na naisusulat to. Set point. Ang Dasmariñas. Better early than late. Better now than never. Biñan has to save it. Bumasi just tosses. Lamina. Kuserneche. Someone's right at the middle. Tudlasan. And there it goes. A point is saved by an error mula sa Dasma.
It's definitely not over for Biñan because as we have said nga, there's nothing majorly wrong dito sa what they're doing. Pero it's really just fine-tuning. And if they can just lock in a little bit more.
Tira-Tira was tossed, and that is a second set point saved. Biñan putting some more life into it. Sam Tira-Tira is having a pretty solid day. 6 points already for the middle blocker. And a lot of those came from attacks. Not the best. Means it's a free ball. Servidad. Great save by Shai Hardio. Cantada. Denied. They go to the back. Great save. But then the ricochet did not work the way they wanted. Cagigla out of position. Dasmariñas in prime condition. Closer to being the champion of MPVA, leading 2-0. Looking to take the trophy and the crown at the home floor in front of the Dasmariñas faithful.
Sama-sama natin tuklasin ang ganda at gawin ng aming maunlad na syudad, ang lungsod ng Dasmariñas, kung saan gusto ang mahamanghang industriya ng komersyo at turismo. Isa rin sa dinadayo sa aming lungsod, ang mga resorts na nagkagandahan at mga restaurants na tiyak na babalik-balikan. Napakanga rin ang mga turista sa aming mga infrastruktura na tunay na pag-unlad ang ipinapakita. Hatid dito ang mas mabilis at maayos na serbisyo para sa bawat Dasmariñeño, maging sa mga bumibisita rito. Das makulay ang kasaysayan. Das maganda ang kalagayan. Das masaya ang mamamayan. Kultura, komersyo, turismo. Tara na! Dasma tayo!
Dasmariñas City Monarchs just one set away from winning it all and staying undefeated in this tournament, and Biñan needs to do the impossible to extend this series to either a set number 4 and then a set number 5 and then a game number 3. I'm just listing it down because if there's any way for them to dig deeper, I think the time is now.
Definitely, because this is do or die for Biñan to Takjel, because this is really the end of the line for them in terms of their gold medal journey. But you know what? They have been doing much better than their first game. They already have 3 aces, actually scoring even more than the Dasmariñas Monarchs here in our set. Yun nga lang talaga sa attacks lumabang at humarurot itong Dasmariñas City Monarchs. Kaya naman talagang doon sila lumabang, firing on all cylinders. Napakaraming players who have stepped up. But again, if Biñan can capitalize on the things they're doing well, like yung kanilang block, yung kanilang aces, and if they can lessen their opponent errors na binibigay nilang 3 points, we might just be seeing an extended game here or even an extended series.
You know, I'm happy that you actually mentioned yung word na humarurot sila, kasi both of these teams were actually quite side by side in 70% of set number 2 until Dasmariñas pressed on the gas. And that is how it went. Yung ideya na alam nila kung kailan pipindutin yung gas to step themselves away from Biñan, and Mata opens up the scoring tally.
Mata here, proving herself such an accessory, such a weapon here for the Monarchs.
Dumase goes to Villaflores, touching it off the blockers for the Biñan's first point. Hard scoreless in that first or second set. Pero nagawa niya ng paraan ngayon.
Exactly, no fear talaga sa kanyang puso, even faced with those 2 blockers.
Mata. Great timing to land on that point.
Mata really racking up so many points here in the game.
That is 6 in total para kay Alexa Mata. Combination works for Laika Tudlasan.
Laika Tudlasan still the top scorer of the ladies in pink, now with 8 points. Yun. So, balit, ang kanilang top scorer is Tudlasan, followed by ito nga, nasa service line ngayon.
Tira-tira targets Cantada once again. Oh, what an attempt. An attack from Cernece is denied. And that is a point for Punzalan.
Wonderful timing of the block there.
Punzalan scoreless in that first 2 sets. Didn't even see much of action. But now she's very much active. They toss to Tudlasan. Now he strikes. And that is another point, 2 straight for Laika.
Laika Tudlasan almost to double digits now. really such a far cry from her previous performance. Mukhang she is back in top form and she's ready to rally her team back into this final series as Biñan once again has the lead.
And this is another deja vu moment. 2-point lead para sa Lady Chiefs. That goes out. Sam targets the other Sam. But something went wrong there.
Galing mo dun
Salamat.
Sige, 9 out of 10 kasi tatlong Sam yun dun. Multiplier natin 3. So 3 plus 3 plus 3.
Salamat.
9.
Salamat.
Dapat ganun, may rubrics.
Sige, may rubrics.
Dapat
Sige.
transparent tayo sa scoring natin.
Sige. Got it.
Pero pwede ka rin man mag-challenge.
Pwede mag-challenge. Eto, hindi kailangan ng challenge nito. Because that visibly went out and that was Alexa Mata. You know, both Maaya and Mata have had their fair share of misses at the service line. And we kind of knew them as the threats towards getting those aces. Now they go to Cantada. Ceballos was ready. To the back. Cerneche. Laika attacks. It scores, extending the lead to 3 points.
And she is now in double digits. And with a performance like that, hindi nakakagulat because every ball she touches is gold. Para siyang may magic hand talaga ngayon for Biñan. And it seems like they know that.
Laika is online. Cantada. Oof. That was a hit to Ceballos. That is how it's gonna be going. Cantada immediately heading back, but Ceballos wasn't ready for that strike.
And we love to see the camaraderie here on court as well. Hindi ata nakita sa ating replay, but Cantada rushing to ensure that even her opponent was okay. And also the teammates ng buong Biñan helping Ceballos get up.
That was a strike. Bunzalan, where have you been?
I'm here, sabi niya. I'm here now.
Present. No.
Present.
Presente.
Ito yung better late than never na.
Yep. Coach Obet unleashing the magic bunots. This is where the play comes in. Ceballos was ready. Joust. They go to Hart. And that was blocked. Nobody to get that first ball.
So I would love to see the replay if that block was made with the help of the net. I guess we'll never know.
Yeah. But you guys watching at, pusopi.com can check it out. Villa Flores had to adjust. The chase is on. What a valiant effort mula kay Shai Hardio. Just wasn't enough to keep that ball in play as Villa Flores gets the point for a Biñan 3-point advantage.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Only projects, plans, play, games. With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Before we kick things off and continue the action, we would like to greet a happy 15th year anniversary to Direk Danry and Miss Gets. Maraming salamat po. Happy anniversary muli. And we hope that you have a valiant celebration. And before we continue to celebrate, we're gonna toss it over to know more about both of these teams from Quinn Barcarson.
If you say Chris Servidad of Biñan Tatakjal gives her 100% every time pumapalo siya, that's her being a bit pasaway to their team's physical therapist. After kasi ng game 3 nila sa semifinals where she scored 30 points, nakaramdam siya ng sakit sa kanyang shoulders, to which she still endures. That's why she was advised na imbes na 100% power, bawasan daw muna to 80%. For a crucial game like this, would understand if Chris will be a bit pasaway. Chris says she values the advice. But sis, last na to sayang. Hands and Jolan.
Pasaway points go to Chris Servidad. Paumanhin para sa kanyang physical therapist. Pero kailangan yung maintindihan. Tama si Queen. Si Queen yung tropa mo na na nakikinig lang. Wala masyadong input. Hindi siya yes or no. It's just that she understands.
Definitely. I mean, as good as Quinn is, of course, in delivering her report, she's also such a good listener. And yun nga, going back to itong si Servidad, actually hindi ko alam if pwedeng bagitin nga early in the game, but that's why she's contributing so much on defense more than yung kanyang offensive cannon that we saw in game 1 because nga medyo may iniinda siya. But she's here and she's showing up, she's showing out.
Yun pala yun, no? That explains it. But we're about to find out on whether or not that's going to be the case. As we continue action here in set 3. Oof. Yes, I took some time because I coughed. Nabulunan po ako dun sa palo ni Vanchelin Sog. That is how powerful it was, in my opinion.
Nakakagulat, no? Like, even if we're here, we're seeing all the action, nakakagulat pa rin talaga at how fast her approach is and how explosive her swing is.
And that goes out. Another ace mula sa Dasmariñas. And Lamina ties it all up at 9 points.
We haven't been seeing a lot of court time mula dito kay Lams in these past few games. Pero alam mo na when she's at the service line or when the few minutes she has, she makes the most out of them.
Villaflores. No go. Alinsug uses the left. Not quite familiar with that. So it goes wide and a point goes to Biñan.
Mga 0.5 points for being ambidextrous because there was an effort, pero the execution was a bit...
Our ambidextrous queen. Vange goes underhand. Servidad. Medyo nagalit ang physical therapist. Nagalit din si Coach Obet. Sayang.
Yeah, you could tell Servidad really put... Yun nga, sabi diba 80% daw muna dapat siya. Pero parang hindi nga 100 pero 120% yung binibigay niya ngayon.
And that was a full-on hit bullseye from Sam Tira-Tira.
Tumira si Sam Tira-Tira. We haven't heard her name actually in quite a while, pero we're seeing her contributing in very crucial points of the game.
This is Biñan again, holding on to a lead, no matter how small it may be. But look at that, from middle to middle, Mata answers.
You really love just the commitment that Mata has on that ball. Kasi with these middle blockers, most of the time they jump up and what? 80% of yung mga talon nila hindi sila nabibigyan ng bola. They're just there to be a decoy or whatsoever. Pero in that moment, Mata was rewarded a set and she really made it count.
Domasic can convert. Cernete. Hart tosses it long. Servidad. Not enough approach to make that happen. And now, Dasmariñas is on the lead.
You could see yung hesitancy ni Servidad. She didn't know kung ano bang klaseng hit yung gagawin niya sa bola. And probably at the back of her mind, iniingatan din niya yung kanyang shoulder.
Servidad tosses it to Hart. That pendulum goes to Dasmariñas. And then redeems herself. Dudlasan. A classic wall breaker.
I have no words for that Laika Dudlasan hit. Grabe, just avoiding the blockers. Pero baon na baon pa rin talaga yung kanyang cross-court shot.
Dudlasan's the kind of person na walang pake in general. Whether there's a blocker, whether we're trailing, I'm gonna find a way to score. Pero sa puntong yun, Hardio was there. And then, a block has happened and worked for Punzalan once more.
Punzalan really making her mark here in the game. Meanwhile, Sangkantada seemingly having a hard time getting into the form that she was noong game 1. Kasi nga bantay sarado siya ngayon ng Biñan blockers and their strategy is working.
Cantada targets Chris, and there was no way for Servidad to save that.
Lang, Sam Cantada, if you can hear me now, parang sinagot mo ata yung comment ko kanina because talagang bumawi siya with that powerful cannon of a hit.
She says hello. Maya goes to Lamina, and then to Cantada. Servidad at the back. That swing, not fully committing to it, means that it's gonna go long.
And a while ago, we were commending itong si Servidad for her ability to convert yung even those tosses so far from the net. Pero yun nga talaga yung risk that happens there. It's very tricky and usually make your swing a bit off, it's gonna go long. And I mean long talaga.
Dudlasan just touched it. This is a free ball awarded by Padillon. 1-2. You rarely ever see Lamina attack, but when she does, yeah, that's going in.
Walang tingin yun.
This is a timeout called by Biñan because again, it's 3 unanswered points. There's always, ito yung pinag-uusapan natin kanina, Jilan, yung mga maliliit na bagay. This may be just a 3-point run, but this might be the most important run for them to get momentum kung parehas lang sila ng sabay.
Exactly, and in this race towards getting the momentum, mukhang itong Dasmariñas ang unang nakahanap.
Dasmariñas just 10 points away from sealing the championship in front of the home turf, with Cerneche still at the service line. Attack. Wala kay Punzalan ang magic bunot coming into full effect for Biñan.
Lucky pancake from Dasmariñas, not good enough. And you know what I love about this game is that we're seeing talaga a lot of faces rotate dito sa court. Like for example, itong si Punzalan, what a revelation, I mean.
Going to Cantada. That goes in with a long shot to give Dasmariñas a power spike presented by Smart Power All 99. Load now 16-14. Dasmariñas looks to seal the deal.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app. Choose your number. Activate the eSIM and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Only projects, plans, play, games. With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Catch all the games live and free exclusively on pusob.com. Your game, your community. Join now. Also powered by Smart, the official telco partner of the MPVA. Special thanks to our media partners Smart Sports and Puso Pilipinas. Dasmariñas City Monarchs leading 16-14, leading 2 sets to none, and are looking to be undefeated en route to the championship. Biñan looks to put a stop to it. Padillon gives a free ball away. Maaya can't do anything but score, and that's exactly what's supposed to happen.
Sham Maaya here is now the threat of the net. Kanina we had Mata, now we have Maaya. Talagang when you have these two here in front, talagang you have to be on guard because they can block, they can attack, and they can also serve when they're at the service line.
Hart can't do anything about that as another ace lands for Dasmariñas, and guess who's the suspect?
Suspect yung nag-service line po nung game 1.
Kunwari, ikaw yung testigo, no?
Magagawa na ba ako ng witness statement?
Witness statement.
Oh, I mean, I was there watching game 1.
That's the point.
Kinexplain ko pa eh.
Oh! Alinsug! Right on time and right on the money.
Exactly, and lucky for her as well na yung bola lumapag before she could cross that attack line, center line rather.
Both Alinsug and Sam Cantada are in double figures, and they stay at the court with Bombita and Abe Pono now shredding this one. Cantada serving a bullet. Villaflores falls off short, and that is the 20-point mark for Dasmariñas.
Brought to you by the Maaya Bombita combo there at the net.
Maaya na, Bombita pa. Sabi mo kasi brought to you eh. Kala ko sponsored eh. Pero gets mo na yung point.
Yung tayo yung mga kaibigan na nag-explain ng joke.
Yung mga taong ayaw mo kausap kasi nag-explain ng joke.
Doon pala tayo mag-uusap. Explain natin sa isa't isa.
Oh, unfortunately, it's another attack error. This time, galing naman kay Chris Servidad. And you see the smiles from the kids, the adults, and the kids at heart. Naaamoy na nila ang championship. Another bullet. The drop didn't go. An error mula kay Maaya has stopped the streak of Dasma.
And what a streak it has been because kanina nga, kita naman natin dikit yung laro. Biñan even actually having the advantage. But you know what? We blinked and what? Suddenly they are 6 points up.
The idea is just for them to take care of it. Bombita can't find it. Alinsug. That goes out. 2 straight points para sa Biñan.
Mukhang medyo gigil dito ang Dasmariñas to get that trophy.
Alinsug can't seem to convert. Abitria finds the corner bucket. A rainbow means a point for Biñan.
Abitria being a bright spot for them here. as they staunch the bleeding a little bit and slowly crawl their way back into this set.
And that was Kea Bitria's first point. Better late than never. Dumasig tosses it to Kay. Slowly heating up now. Bitria once again. How about Sam this time? Back row. Solo block. Cannot happen against Cantada. And that was this game's community cam powered by Pusopi.com. Your game, your community. Join now. There's a lot of people supporting them today. And the Monarchs look to deliver with a championship as they are 3 points away from it.
Biñan still holding on. There is still a chance here.
Tudlasan goes long. A crucial mistake means Dasmariñas is walking steadily towards that championship.
Pero grabe rin talaga yung tiwala, of course, that Biñan has towards Tudlasan. They know that in these moments, these very crucial moments, the person that they could look up to is Laika Tudlasan. And, well, it was unfortunate that that ball went out. Pero knowing her, kaya naman yan to keep her nerves in check, to really deliver when it matters. And this is when it matters most.
And then probably the most important next few minutes for Laika Tudlasan and Biñan. That goes out. So Biñan gets a breather from it.
Well, Dasmariñas is just 2 points away, pero actually in these past few rallies, they have been committing a lot of errors. It seems like even though they are steadily unbeaten, they have this very dominant presence. Mukhang the nerves are starting to creep in a bit.
Aletsog! Power! Spike! Unleashed!
Sorry, what was I saying again? Did I mention nerves? Because para kay Batch Alitsog, walang kababe.
Girl means business. And now, Dasmariñas is at championship point. Won't go. Undefeated. Unblemished. Poised. And now, the queens of the MPVA. Your champions of the MPVA Season 2. The green in yellow. Dasmariñas City Monarchs.
Dasmariñas City Monarchs continuing their reign, that unquestionable dominance that they have just asserted this season, and this makes it their, if I'm not mistaken, 18th or 19th straight victory, and truly their march towards the crown has just been a matter of time, you could say.
Such a valiant effort still mula sa Biñan, Tatakchel, Arellano Lady Chiefs, but they will be settling for silver for a second straight season. The same deja vu happens as the rest of Dasmariñas adds to their trophy cabinet with more wins, with more victories, with more hardware to showcase to the Dasmariñas community.
Definitely, and here wala naman talagang team na uuwing lugi o talo, as we can say, because of course they have learned so many valuable lessons here, even for, let's say, Biñan Tatakjel. They are going home with the silver, pero grabe yung revelations that we have seen in this final series alone. We have seen what their players can do. Ilan na dyan, syempre si Servidad. see, of course, Tuglasan. Also Pundalan in their final minutes, Tira-Tira, all of them just working hard. But in the end, they just fell a bit short, pero still, what a run for them.
And there was never a team in this respective tournament that have managed to dominate every single game. Nowhere close to what the Dasmariñas City Monarchs has achieved. A perfect season, a perfect run, perfection over redemption. As Dasmariñas, they are here and they have achieved greatness, being the Maharlikas of the Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association. With your final score of 25-17, 25-21, and 25-18, Dasmariñas are your MPVA Season 2 champions.
Tatakbo ka na ba doon? Tapos! Tapos! Grabe.
Ang kamangha-manghang turismo. Dito sa Dasmariñas, ang industriya at turismo ay nagdadala ng pagkakaisa. Sa iba't ibang dako ng bansa, dito nagtatagpo ang masisipag at matatalino sa loob ng mga pagawaan, planta at malalaking industrial parks. Ang mga manggagawa ay nag-aambagan upang isulong ang pagbabago at kaunlaran. Isa rin sa dinadayo sa aming lungsod ang mga resorts na nagagandahan at mga restaurants na tiyak na babalik-balikan. Katrabaho, kaibigan, kapamilya man, siguradong masisiyahan. Napahanga rin ang mga turista sa aming mga infrastruktura na tunay na pag-unlad ang ipinapakita. Hatid nito ang mas mabilis at maayos na serbisyo para sa bawat Dasmariñeño, maging sa mga bumibisita rito. Maliwanag at maliwalas ang mga daan. Laging handang tumulong ang pamunuan at mamamayan. Kasabay ng pag-angat, pinapahalagahan at pinangangalagaan ang kalikasan sa pinakasikat at libreng pasyalan, ang Promenada Dasmariñas. Isang river park na kumpleto sa pasilidad. Isang atraksyon para sa bata at matanda. Pwedeng mamasyal at maglaro dito. Parking malinis, ligtas at eco-friendly. Isa rin itong fish at bird sanctuary. Higit sa lahat, ang saya ng lungsod ng Dasmariñas ang tatatak sa inyong puso at isipan. Sa pagdiriwang ng makulay na Paru-Paro Festival, ipinagbubunyi ang anibersaryo ng pagiging lungsod. Parada, sayawan at paligsahan ng ganda ang inaabangan. Kasunod dito ang selebrasyon ng kultura at saya sa aming Fiesta Immaculada. Puno ng makabuluhang mga programa, tagisan ng galing at tugtugan ng banda. Tas makulay ang kasaysayan. Das maganda ang kalagayan. Das masaya ang mamamayan. Kultura, komersyo, turismo. Tara na! Dasma tayo!
It is the Dasmariñas City Monarchs completing a sweep, completing domination here at the city of Dasmariñas Arena with a 25-17, 25-21, and 25-18 scoring. there's a lot of people that could be the queen of the court, but Jelan, please enlighten us. Who was our pick to eventually take this tournament away?
She has been solid. She has been consistent. She has won so many titles, so many awards, and this is just another one in her roster. Of course, we are talking about none other than our captain of the Monarchs, the queen of the court herself, Vange Alinsug.
There's just not a lot of words enough to describe what she was able to do. You're looking at a champion multi-time yet again together with Quinn Barcarce. Quinn, please take it away.
Yes, I am with our champion, queen of the court, Vange Alinsug. Vange, how is it like being champion in your first ever season dito sa MPVA?
For me, very thankful lang talaga kami kasi from the start, hindi rin nagsawa yung coaches sa amin and knowing na hindi lang din yung isang league na to yung sinalihan namin. So, thank you Lord din talaga kasi natapos namin yung season na malinis.
Vange, what has been the key para sa malinis yung record talaga? And from start to finish, pinakita nyo, matibay kayo hanggang ngayon, tinapos nyo, panalo pa rin.
For us naman is talagang need namin ng improvements palagi kasi knowing rin sa team namin, alam naman namin na talagang gusto namin manalo. Pero syempre magsa-start yun sa amin kung paano namin yun ma-apply sa game talaga.
Vange, aside dito sa championship, sa tingin mo, ano bang makukuha nyo after nitong pagkapanalo na to?
Siguro una dyan, rest muna kami, ano? Ayun lang, siguro deserve naman namin yan. And syempre, holidays din and enjoy muna sa kasama yung families.
Yes, and balita ko, Vange, uuwi kang Cebu after nito. Anong balak mong gawin?
Matulog. Hindi naman, enjoy lang kasama yung family namin. Family time kasi after din ng holidays, balik ulit kami kasi mas malaking responsibility na yung need namin pagtrabahuan.
Grabe to, pre-season nyo pa lang to, Vange. And speaking of family, nabanggit mo na kanina, baka gusto mong batiin yung family, friends mo sa Cebu, yung mga supporters nyo, now is the time.
Syempre sa NU, sana manood kayo sa amin sa season and thank you din po sa walang sawang suporta sa amin. And sa Dasmariñas din po, maraming salamat. And sa family ko din po sa Cebu, sa Katmon, Cebu, hello po sa inyo, uwi na ako. Ayun lang po.
Grabe, Cebu Pride, our champion, queen of the court, Vange Alinsug. Ibabalik ko muna sa inyo, Hans and Jolan.
Maraming salamat, Quinn Barcarce, at mauli na itong si Vange Alinsug because she is now a champion. Masarap matulog ng mahaba, pero mas masarap matulog ng mahaba pag champion ka. It's always that thought that is gonna be left towards everybody here, but you are looking at your Smart's Power the Plays, brought to you by Smart Only 5G. Only 85 pesos for 3 days. Download the Smart app and load now. Jelan, this has been a story of both teams being side by side until Dasmariñas presses the brakes ever so occasionally for them to take control of a set every single time.
Exactly, and I think that is exactly why they were able to maintain that perfect record all season. Not just because they're also always so skilled, pero because nga they know when to hit that gas pedal at the right time. Hindi sila bumibitaw. Alam nila kung kailan sila kakapit. At pag kumapit na sila, ayun na, they are never let go. And now, they are holding in their hands their first MPVA championship.
This was them adding more to their tally, adding more to their hardware, at naipakita nila yan. The rebuilding process, yun ata yung rason kung bakit napakarami ng tournaments na kanilang sinalihan, for them to be familiarized with themselves, for them to showcase what they can do, and also for them to have a statement na ito ang makakalaban nyo sa susunod naming season.
Exactly, and what a statement they have made. I mean, looking at these plays, grabe, just pure firepower, pure defensive prowess. They really have just showed out what they know best. And that is, of course, to play top-level volleyball.
That top-level volleyball got them with this win, a 25-17, 25-21, and 25-18. A sweep that has been secured by the Dasmariñas City Monarchs for your smart, powered-up plays. What an idea! What a scenario! And what an ending it has been for the Monarchs as we look at the match summary.
And as we can see, well, let's go through these statistics. Of course, let's give the flowers to both teams for their blocks, for the aces, both of them contributing in those areas. Pero dun nga, humarurot. Favorite nating word to for the Dasmariñas City Monarchs.
Okay.
Talagang harurot sila pagdating sa attacks because look at that 45-29, really just cannons all around. They have so much offensive prowess, and it's not just that, but they know how to use that offensive prowess. The ball distribution was there, the variety was there, and of course the timing and when to use what was there.
That was a +16 at the attacking position, even though the rest were quite tied. That is just the offensive power from the powerhouse of Dasmariñas. And I think it is now time for us to take a pause a little bit from Dasmariñas and also acknowledge the rest of the squads that have competed together with Quinn Barcarce and Chris Servidad. Quinn, please take this away.
Yes, I am with Chris Servidad of Biñan Tatakjal. Chris, for me, you made us proud talaga. Pero dito sa whole journey mo, you made 30 points. You made a lot of points talaga para si Team Biñan Tatakjal. Pero if there's one thing na hindi mo kakalimutan after the season wrapping up, ano kaya yun?
Siguro hindi ko makakalimutan yung semis namin na Game 3. Doon kasi kami lalo na buo. Nakita namin na kaya pala namin na manalo, na teamwork talaga, hindi yung ilan lang gagawa or ilan lang maglalaro ng maayos, kundi teamwork talaga yung Game 3 namin. Kaya yun yung pinaka good memories para sa akin talaga.
Yes, Chris, kinausap ko rin si Coach Obet. Sabi niya, okay na raw sila talaga na makatungtong kayo dito sa finals. Napakalaking achievement na to para sa inyo. Pero ikaw ba, para sa'yo, what does this mean? Kaharap nyo yung NU, kaharap nyo yung isa sa undefeated team. Kumusta?
Good naman. Mabuti na nakalaban namin sila. So, parang preparation naman na to sa NC namin. So, next month or kailan man, parang naano na namin na kaya namin kumapat sa iba man or kahit sino nga nag-champion, kaya namin kumapat talaga.
Looking forward, Chris, anong aabangan namin sa'yo and sa team Arellano, Lady Chiefs?
Siguro aabangan niyo po yung NC namin, lalo na doon po yung talaga yung goal namin, doon talaga yung pinaka-goal namin na manalo sa NC.
For the last time this season, Chris, kung may gusto kang pasalamatan, batiin, now is your time.
Nagpapasalamat ako lalo na kay Mayor and lalo na kay Senator Manny Pacquiao na binotong MPVA, and lalo na sa pamilya ko, hi ma, hi pa, hi ba, and kay Sir Francisco Caico, Sir Peter Caico, maraming salamat po sa pagtiwala niyo sa amin.
Maraming salamat, Chris. You made your team proud. You made me proud. You made the whole Biñan squad proud. Maraming salamat. Ibabalik ko na sa inyo, Hans and Jolan.
Thank you so much, Quinn, for that wonderful interview as always. And thank you, Chris Servidad. You truly served your team kahit na may iniinda kang injury. Sinabi mo nga na meron kang shoulder problems right now. Sinuway mo pa nga yung therapist mo. Pero grabe talaga, your commitment to the sport, to the team, to this passion of volleyball is truly unmatched. And even though nga Biñan Tatakjal may not be going home with the crown, but they do have a back-to-back silver, and of course a lot of good memories, a lot of lessons they picked up here. And ngayon, of course, let us go back to the team of the moment right now. And of course, these ladies we are so familiar with. Let's go over to Quinn. Who does she got there?
Sa Team Dasmariñas Monarchs. Siyempre, hindi na bago sa inyo ang mag-champion, di ba? Pero kung meron kayong memory na dadalhin mula dito sa MPVA, papunta sa mga susunod nyo pang league, ano kaya yun? Una ka na, Labs.
Ako, tingin ko yung every game namin dito sa MPVA kasi sobrang laking bagay talaga kasi lahat kami natututo sa laban na to, lalo na itong championship.
Sa akin naman, syempre, nag-gel up pa kami together. Siguro yung natutunan namin na mas mag-communicate pa sa isa't isa at mas magsalita pa inside the court na lahat kailangan mag-lead.
Last question para sa inyong dalawa. Ano pa ang aabangan namin para sa inyo in the future?
Siguro, everyone will play, everyone will step up sa laban namin palagi.
Siguro, yung mas malinis na execution at mas matibay na teamwork at tiwala sa isa't isa po.
Maraming salamat and congratulations. Aabangan ko yung mas malinis na execution at tiwala sa isa-isa. Babalik ko na uli sa inyo, Hans and Joanne.
Ganun siguro talaga kapag champion na even with a perfect run, meron pa rin talaga silang gustong i-improve. And really, what a humble mindset that we have seen from Lams and Alexa. And ito nga talagang sinasabi natin na it's one of the keys kung bakit hindi bumitaw itong Dasmariñas, because alam nila that every point has to be fought for. Every game is a chance for learning and improvement. Kaya naman, let us turn it over and let's hear some words from the person who is in charge of learning and improvement nitong ating current champions ng league. Quinn, please reveal, sino nga ba ito?
Yes, I'm with champion coach of Dasmariñas Monarchs, Coach Regine. Coach, nung birthday mo nung nakaraan, sabi mo, walang magsa-celebrate, may laro tayo. Nung nanalo kayo dun sa past league, wala munang magpapahinga, may laro tayo. Pero ngayong tapos na ang MPVA, ano ang balak niyong gawin, Coach?
Siyempre, we have to rest because everybody needs it. But then again, di pa rin naman tapos. We still have UAAP, but we are thankful, we are grateful, and we are happy that we are here. And the rest is really, we really deserve the rest. So hopefully we can rest in ngayong holidays and then get back to work afterwards.
Yes, Coach. Yun din ang nilulook forward ni Vance and ng ibang team members nitong Dasmariñas Monarchs. Pero Coach, kanina nakausap din kita, sabi mo, di ba, itong process nyo para sa MPVA, this is, if you're building a house, you're building the foundation, di ba? Ano pa ang aabangan namin para sa Team National University?
We're just looking forward to the UAAP and defend the title, and we just have to work harder for UAAP, and hopefully we get to show our best and give our best in the UAAP. And we are grateful for MPVA, Shakey's, for these leagues na nakapag-prepare sa amin. Hopefully, whatever na pinakita namin sa mga ligang to, ma-translate namin, ma-reflect namin sa UAAP. So, hopefully, everybody gets to support us again.
Yes, Coach. Ito naman, medyo last question talaga. Curious kasi ako eh. Siyempre, parang last year na nating magkikita ngayon. Pero ano ba yung memory na dadalin mo sa susunod na taon na nanggaling dito sa MPVA?
Actually, it's fun traveling around the metro, and also I think going in Quezon province, it was nice to get to have time with the team na not just sa NU, but we get to travel. It's memorable for us because we had fun and we had a really good game. So yeah, traveling and going home and away, it's fun.
So, Coach, you've been to Marikina, you've been to Biñan, you've been to Quezon. Grabe. Coach Regine, the traveler, something you like, di ba? Coach, kung meron kang gustong pasalamatan, batiin, now is the time.
Siyempre, thank you sa family ko for always supporting me sa lahat ng goals and dreams ko. To the NU community, thank you so much for supporting us. Also, the Dasma community, thank you for always looking forward sa mga games namin. And also sa mga kamag-anak ko sa Pangasinan at saka sa Iloilo at sa Lipa City. Thank you so much for supporting. And thank you sa boss namin, kay Sir Bing at kay Sir Hansi. Thank you po sa lahat ng support.
Thank you so much, Coach, and congratulations. I feel like makakapagpahinga ka na, makakapag-free dive ka na. I'd say deserve mo yan, Coach. Yes, Coach! Ngayon, ibabalik na namin kayo kay Hans Galleria.
Good evening, Wild Fans. We hope that
you guys have enjoyed the battle for bronze in that game number 2 of the finals that we just had right here at the city of Dasmariñas Arena. And after 3 months of as the BMP together with our official media partner, 12 Beyond Media Co. Before we begin, we would first want to acknowledge some of the people that have made Season 2 of the MPVA possible. Your support throughout the tournament and your presence today has made this occasion even more special. Let's acknowledge the presence first. Honorable Mayor Shella Almonte, the City Mayor of Biñan. Dr. Ian Laurel, Chairman of the PMP. Dr. Kim Mendoza, Biñan City Sports Head. Mr. Mike Cabrera, the Commissioner of the MPVA. Mr. Alan Reyes, the Director of the MPVA. Attorney Victorina Calma, the Director at MPVA. Mr. Cecilio Maraniba, the Director of BMP. And Ms. Patricia Rizzo, the CEO of 12 Beyond Media Co. Isang kalimutan kami po para sa inyo lahat and thank you for gracing us with your presence here at the awarding and closing ceremonies tonight. And now, we will be awarding the top individual players here at the memorable second season of the Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association. We had a lot of memorable performance throughout the tournament, and now we will be recognizing the best of the best. The first award is for our best outside hitter. The first best outside hitter of the 2025 Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association from the Dasmariñas City Monarchs. Number 6, Vanj Alinsug. The first Best Outside Hitter award will be presented by Mr. Alan Reyes. Once more, your first Best Outside Hitter, Vanj Alinsug. Now we move on to the second Best Outside Hitter of the 2025 Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association season. From the Biñan, Tatakchel, Arellano Lady Chiefs, Laika Tudlasan.
Get it together somehow. Gonna get it together, flower. Whoa, we gonna get it together. I know. Gonna get it together and flow. Gonna get it together and go.
Helping us present the second Best Outside Hitter Award is Dr. Gibbs Mendoza. Your second Best Outside Hitter, Laika Tudlasan. Next up is the first Best Middle Blocker, the top middle blocker of the 2025 Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association season. From the Quezon Tangerines, Sam Nolasco. The first Best Middle Blocker Award will be presented by Mr. Genio Panganiban. Your first Best Middle Blocker, Sam Nolasco. We now go to the second Best Middle Blocker of the 2025 season of the Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association. From the Biñan, Tatakchela Arellano Lady Chiefs, Sam Tira Tira. Helping us present the second Best Middle Blocker Award is Miss Patricia Hizon. Give it up once again for Sam Tira Tira. Now we go to our Best Opposite Spiker. This prestigious award will go to the Biñan Tatakchela Arellano Lady Chiefs, number 18, Chris Servidad. The Best Opposite Spiker Award will be presented by Mayor Jel Alonte. Again, your Best Opposite Spiker, Chris Servidad. Now we go to the Best Libero Award, and she is none other than Dasmariñas City Monarchs' number 5, Shaira Pardio. Joining us to present the Best Libero Award is attorney Victorina Calma. Your Best Libero, Shaira Hardio. We now go to the Best Setter Award, which was won by the Dasmariñas City Monarchs, wearing number 3, Abigail Pono. The Best Setter Award will be presented by Miss Patricia Hizon.
I don't care, go on and tear me apart. I don't care if you do.
Your Best Setter Award of the season, Abigail Pono. We now go to the Outstanding Homegrown Player. There were many players who represented their teams and provinces well in the second season of the MPVA, but the one who stood and will receive this award will be from the Dasmariñas City Monarchs, wearing number 12, your very own Sam Cantada.
I'm gonna give you my heart. 'Cause you're a sky full of stars.
The Outstanding Homegrown Player Award will be presented by Commissioner Mike Tavera. Our best homegrown player will receive 10,000 pesos cash, courtesy of Mr. Arthur Lee of Spurway, Philippines. Dasmariñas, give it up for your very own Sam Cantada. And now we go to the Most Valuable Player Award. There were many candidates throughout the tournament, but there can only be one winner. And one player stood out from the others. The Most Valuable Player of the 2025 Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association season is from your Dasmariñas City Monarchs, wearing number 1, K. Bombita. Joining us to present the Most Valuable Player Award is none other than VMP Chairman, Dr. Ian Laurel. Your MPVA Season 2 MVP, K. Bombita. Ladies and gentlemen, the best of the best, the individual awardees in Season 2 of the Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association. Once more, let's give them a big round of applause.
We We are the dreamers, we make it happen, 'cause we believe it.
Congratulations to all of our winners. You may now exit the awarding area.
We can see it. It's to the one that keep the passion. Respect. Oh yeah. It's to the one that can imagine. Respect. Oh yeah.
From the individual awardees, let us now go to the team awards as we recognize the best teams in the 2025 MPVA season. 8 teams competed in the league's second season, and these 3 teams are the best of the best.
Gather round now, look at me. Respect and love the only way.
First up, let us all welcome the team that won the bronze and secured a podium finish in the 2025 Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association. Give it up for the Quezon Tangerines!
Look how we are the dreamers, we make it happen, 'cause we believe it. Look who we are the dreamers, we make it happen, 'cause we can see it. It's to the one that keep the passion, respect, oh yeah. It's to the one that can imagine, respect, oh yeah.
The bronze medals for our third place team will be presented by VMP directors Mr. Genio Panganiban and Mr. Alan Reyes. Being led by the team captain Chen Basarte, last year's champions still managed to finish at the podium with a bronze medal. During their match today, it was a valiant effort from the Tangerines as they swept Negros to claim this spot and to get the medals around their necks. Still a very competitive season for the Quezon Tangerines, and they have showed what it means to be one of the top teams in MPVA. Once more, give it up for your bronze medalists, the Quezon Tangerines! And now, the team that finished second and won silver in the 2025 Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association Season 2. Give it up for the Biñan Tatakjel Arellano Lady Chiefs. They are headed by their team captain, Alona Kagikla. The silver medalists for our second place team will be presented by Biñan City Mayor Jel Alonte and VMP Director Attorney Victorina Calma. A team composed of Sam Tira-Tira, Sheena Cafe, Kea Pablo, Laika Tudlasan, Alona Kagikla, Momeng Padillon, Kay Abitria, Harem Sebalios, Faye Mangubat, Hart Villaflores, Kat Domasig, KC Punzalan, Sela Segovia, Crisanta Servidad, and the rest of the squad that have competed with him all throughout the season. They have managed to stay in the same spot that they were from Season 1, and that showcases consistency, being one of the best to ever do it in the MPVA. Joined, of course, by their coaching staff led by head coach Albert Avier, this team has showcased what it means to be consistent, strong, and poised in this second season of the MPVA. Once again, the silver medalists of the 2025 MPVA season, the Biñan Tatakjel Arellano Lady Chiefs. And now, the gold medalists and the winners of our tournament, the champions of the 2025 season of the Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association, the first team to have a perfect, undefeated season in the MPVA. Give it up for the Dasmariñas City Monarchs!
your Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association champions, the Dasmariñas City Monarchs. The gold medals for our champion team will be presented by MPVA Commissioner Mr. Mike Tavera and Miss Patricia Hizon. The team led by Captain Vange Alinsog, together with Kay Bombita, Abe Pono, Shai Hardio, Jen Jacob, Pat Salazar, Alexa Mata, Sam Cantada, Lams Lamina, Cham Maaya, Celine Marsh, Lot Cerneche, Kate Makasaet, and those that have been part of their journey. They will add another trophy to what has been an esteemed run for Dasmariñas. The championship trophy will now be presented by Chairman Dr. Ian Laurel. A testament and a symbol of the dedication of the team, may we request Team Captain Vange Alinsog to receive the championship trophy. Once again, let's give it up for your 2025 Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association champions, the Dasmariñas City Monarchs!
We are the champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions, we are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world.
Congratulations once again to our champions, our winning teams, and the players who won the individual awards. And that concludes the closing and awards ceremonies of the 2025 Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association. In behalf of the production, staff, crew, our courtside reporter Quinn Barcarce, my partner Jilan Lim, my name is Hans Galeria. Thank you very much for joining us and being a part of the 2025 season of the MPVA, ang liga para sa lahat. We hope to see you again next season.
rest of our lives. Out on the verge of the rest of our lives tonight. Top of the world and we're dressed to the nines tonight. Edge of the earth and we're touching the sky